hi?
Hi.
Hi. You say hi, Jules?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. So good to have you here. If you're new, welcome. I make content for growing families. I have a 6-year-old Eloise who's at school right now. Wilson is here. He's how old?
2.
2, yay! And this is Jules, she's 1. And today's video is all about how to entertain a 1-year-old. And don't worry, it's gonna be like really simple and easy. It's gonna be something like read them a few books a day, dance for like a third of the day, make sure you don't use any screens ever.
Mama.
Yeah? Is there anything you wanna tell him before we keep making this video?
I play basketball and I have my knee.
Okay, you play some basketball and did you say harmonies?
No.
No.
Uh,
Oh, your hair.
no. Always my legs.
Oh, you have owies on your legs?
No, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. So, no, today is going to be practical tips how to girlfriend, you can get down. How to entertain a 1-year-old. And I'm using my friend Becca, who's behind the camera. She helps me with all these videos. She has been a nanny for a lot of 1-year-olds. And so we are going to pull together the things that we do with 1-year-olds to hopefully help you know how to play with a 1-year-old or how to keep them busy, how to have a great day with your 1-year-old little one. Okay, tip number 1, anything outside of the house is going to be a win. So taking her for walks in the stroller is like a favorite thing that we do. That was the same thing we did with Wilson, same thing with Eloise. I feel like if they're freaking out inside the house, once we get them outside, they are a lot better off. So anything outside is great. Car rides are good for some kids, not so good for others. For mine, the car is not their favorite place to be. So anywhere we go, I just like power through the car ride and then know that the place we're going is gonna be great. Tip 2 is just let them explore. So sometimes what we do with Jules right now is just kind of follow her around and let her open drawers and look through things. Your goal is obviously to keep her safe. Yeah, keep her safe and let her explore the world around her. Tip 3 is utilize the bathtub if you have one. I will sometimes put her in the bath with like just a little bit of water and maybe even some water running so she can just be scooping things and she'll play in there for a really long time. I also use an empty bath as a place for her to play with like paint, or we've done shaving cream, but she will put it in her mouth, so we don't do that. But basically it's a good spot for her to make a big mess and it's easy for me to clean up. So if you have a bathtub, you can get creative in the bath. Oh, I sometimes also have put all of them in the bathtub and given them popsicles.
Poop in the bath.
Oh, and Jules has pooped in the bath. That's a good point. But popsicles, so they can just make a big mess in the bath, and it gives them something to do that's safe and nice, and then it gives me a moment to just like chill next to them. There are in Los Angeles playgrounds for really, really young ones. Sometimes though I bring Jules, hello, thank you. I bring Jules to playgrounds with us and she's a bit too young to actually do much at the playground, but I think she likes seeing all the kids there and kind of crawling around and doing what she can do. So going to a playground is fun. For me, I feel like it's mostly fun if there's another friend who can go with us, or I can make a friend while I'm there. So that's cool. Okay, thank you. Love Every Toys. This is not a sponsored video, but Love Every makes really amazing age-appropriate toys, and I do have a link for them below. They're fantastic. I was really skeptical of them because I felt suspicious of anything that was going to cost me a good amount of money to provide for my kids. They grow so quickly that we could end up wasting a lot of money. The Love Every toys are really quality, and I've been able to get them and use them for each kid. So the Love Every toys, highly recommend, have benefited from them a lot, and the kids go back to them, which is unique to their toys. Actually, any toy, in our experience, any toy that's like building blocks or cups inside of cups or stackable cups, the kids all really like, but Jules specifically is at an age where she keeps coming back to those types of items. Also musical instruments. We have like jingle bells and tambourines and different things that she can make sounds with. She's really loving that right now. Oh, Becca's trick that I really didn't know was going to be a good idea, but you probably already know I'm just not one for laying down. She will just close the door, like in whatever room she's in with a 1-year-old, and then lay on the ground and let them climb all over her. And they really love that, and they do it for a long time, and then you get to lay down. That's a really cool tip. I think you should try it. I'm gonna finish up because now both kids are having a meltdown, but Jules loves to eat, so snacking actually is a fun thing. She'll just stand at a table and she likes to be able to put her snacks in different bowls and then snack on them, so that's something they can do. Climbing. Jules loves to climb, but not all of my kids love to climb. Wilson climbed, but less than Jules, and then Eloise really didn't climb much at all. We have this little climbing ladder thing that they play with in their room because she was always trying to climb upstairs, but in the house that we rent, we don't live upstairs. We can utilize the upstairs, but we don't live up there, and there's a dog that's up there, so I prefer that she doesn't go up without us. I'm giving way too much of an explanation. Anyway, I just don't want her on the stairs, even though I could technically follow her up and down the stairs. Oh, here's my point. If I follow her up the stairs, there's a dog up there that barks, so then it disrupts the person who lives upstairs. All that to say, I got her something so she can climb in her room on this little ladder thing, and she's really enjoyed that. She'll also climb on tables and couches and anything she can. But sometimes in the kitchen, when I don't want her climbing on tables, I will turn the chairs upside down and lay them. I learned that from my friend Hillary, who has 4 kids and said that her kids are all climbers. So I do that sometimes when I don't want her climbing, but she enjoys climbing. Oh, playing with sand, playing with ice, playing with anything sensory. Though I'll be honest with you, I don't totally know what a sensory board is, or a sensory box, or a sensory bin. So I just find random nonsense items and put them in and let the kid play with them. Noodles, beans. The problem with Jules is she tries to eat everything in those bins. Maybe that's what all kids do, but I don't know. I just know that I have a big eater. But anything that they can explore, they can, often I'll give like a pot, a kitchen pot, and then like a smaller one, maybe fill one with water and give her like a scooping spoon and she can scoop things from side to side. That's something we've done. I don't know. I sometimes just pick a cabinet and let her destroy the cabinet, like pull everything out of it, explore every little thing. So she's making a mess of something, but I've chosen that that's the mess that I'm going to allow while I'm doing other things. So you can do that. You kind of pick your mess that you're going to be having. And I think that's all. Guys, I'm not the best mom. I don't really know what I'm doing a lot of the time, but I do know that if I can do this, you can definitely do it. And since I know a lot of you have babies around the same stages that mine are, I'm happy to share what I do with you. And I know some of you have better ideas. So please share your ideas in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for following with us. If you want more of my family, I'm on Instagram at Jess_Hover. If you want to join community and find friendship, there are 2 opportunities for you. One is our paid community. It's verygoodmothersclubhouse.com, and that gives you more access to me and other great people, and you can have resources there. And so that one's the paid subscription. And then if you want free support that you can access whenever you want, we have a private Facebook group, Jess Hover and Friends. You go request to be in there, answer the questions, somebody will let you in, and there's really great people there too. And thank you so much for shopping our small business, Very Good Mothers Club, and congratulations for having a 1-year-old. That's so cool. I'm loving it. My favorite age, or I don't know, because there's goodness in all of it, but the age that I'm really enjoying actually is 2-year-old. Wilson being 2 is so cute and talkative and fun, and I'm learning his personality. So for any of you who might be in the 1-year-old stage and you're like, dang it, this is not that fun, hang in there. It's gonna get even more fun. I don't know how your 1-year-old's doing. Mine, Jules turned 1 about 2 months ago, I think, almost 3, and she's still kind of barely walking, still in diapers. She's not breastfeeding or formula feeding. She is eating, and her night sleep, for those of you who wonder, we put her down around 7-ish, and then she wakes up around 12 hours later, but not always. Lately, because she was teething, she was waking up a lot, so I feel like now we're kind of sleep training her again. But she's been a pretty good sleeper. And then during the day, she's been taking 2 naps a day. The first one happens about 3 hours after she wakes up, and that one is about 90 minutes. And then about 3 to 4 hours later, probably 3.5 to 4 hours later, she takes another short nap, and then she goes to bed 3.5 to 4 hours later. Does the math right on that? I could totally be off. Some days though, she's taking one long nap. So I'm wondering if soon we're going to be transitioning into just one nap a day. And that could be interesting because that's what Wilson's doing. So then maybe I have 2 kids who nap at the same time. I pretty much haven't had that. They've all been scattered. Anyway, I've really benefited from sleep training my kids. I know that that's a controversial topic and I think you should just go with your gut and do what you want. But with Eloise, we did not prioritize sleep training as much as we did with Wilson and now with Jules. And I think I paid a price for that. It took a really long time before I finally got a full night's sleep. Even at the stage that Jules is in now, when Eloise was that age, I still had not slept through the night, not even once. And now Jules has been sleeping through the night for, consistently, maybe since she was 6 months old or something. We've had to do some retraining on certain times if we've traveled, but I've really been grateful for that. And then with Wilson, we did sleep training between 4 and 6 months as well, and he's been an excellent sleeper. So for those of you who maybe are sleep deprived and struggling there, I would encourage exploring some sleep training, and as hard as it is, it's been totally worth it in my opinion. So those are little tidbits I'm thinking you might care about for 1-year-olds. If there's anything I'm missing, please leave it in the comments and I'd be happy to share more of my life with you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for you guys. You're doing such a good job at parenthood and just at life. This is a hard life we live and you're doing so good. So I'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.